Hello, this is Harry and welcome to another video where today I'm going to be comparing Minehut and Aternos up here, and we're going to see which is the best in multiple different ways. So I've used both servers before. Quest Season 1 was done on Minehut. We had a lot of problems, and pretty much every other thing I have that's required a server in the past was done using Aternos until recently because I brought a server. But yeah, basically I've used both of them. I haven't made my own Minehut server. Duck actually made it for me, so we'll see how the process is compared to Aternos today, and I can tell you some differences. There are some occasions where you can only use one or the other. For example, Minehut doesn't support mods at all. You can do mods with Aternos, so if you want mods, use Aternos. You don't really need to watch the rest of this video. But if you don't want mods, then yeah, you can do plugins on both and stuff. So let's go. So okay, I'll accept the cookies and then sign up. So yeah, never done Minehut before. So okay, so you have to do email for this. So I'm gonna blur that out. Editing, please, thank you. And my birthday, and yeah, I accept that. Okay, continue. Okay, let me just verify with the email. So obviously most websites use a verification thing. Aternos aren't too bothered. Okay, so I verified it, and I'm now going to choose a password. I don't think it will let you see, so let me just not use the suggested. Create server, so let's just call it comparison. Okay, so create. Okay, so there we go, we've got our server there. We'll go and do that in a minute, but now we're going to create one with Aternos. So let's choose a username, comparison, Harry. And I'm going to change this to comparison Minehut versus Aternos. For the message of the day, I'm sure we can change that on the other thing as well. So Aternos supports Java and Bedrock Edition, so you can choose whichever you like. It seemed like Minehut was just Java, it didn't give me an option, so okay, let's agree to that, and then next. Okay, so I now need to do a password, so I'm going to use the same as the other one. There we go, and sign up. You don't need to do an email on Aternos, which is good. So if you want to make multiple servers, there's no real worry. Okay, so we're now into both servers. Hopefully I don't have to look up any tutorials for Minehut while I'm doing this, because I've never really used it before. So, right, how do I do plugins then? So there's a sort of shop. I'm going to look through all this and see what features there are. So market, there's catalog and purchase. What's this about then? Okay, so there's like maps and stuff you can do. What's in the shop? Credits. Is it a credit based thing? I hope not, because I've worked with those before and they are not really free. Server plans. Oh blimey. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the free plan here. You can see 0 credits a day. 10 players maximum. RAM is 1024 megabytes. Max plugins 12. So we are limited to how many plugins we can have on Minehut. We have ads on the panel, and it's not online 24/7. So it looks like Minehut do offer a 24/7 version, like my. Why is my webcam just crashed? I don't know why my webcam's just crashed, but I'm going to refresh that quick for you. Okay, and we're back with the webcam, so there we go. But yeah, Minehut offer many different options. So this one is online 24/7, MH Unlimited. I don't know how much that is, 8,800 credits. But they do offer another option which is nice. Server slots then. Yeah, you have to do credits to have more slots on here as well. I don't really like credit-based stuff. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard then. I can't actually figure out how to add plugins here. I'm not very good at Minehut, but you can probably find videos on it itself if you want to use it. So 10 player, obviously maximum. We can activate the server. I still don't know how to add the plugins, but it's not very innovative UI is what I'd say. But for this comparison video, I'm not going to add plugins. I'm just going to create a server. Oh no, wrong button. Dashboard. Activate that is what I meant to do. Okay, so I'm going to open up Minecraft. It's starting, and yeah, so that's just how that one works. There is another way you can turn on Minehut servers, and I will get to that in a minute, but it's not great. But basically anyone can go on the server at any time if they do it, but it's not very reliable at all. Anyway, I'm just opening up Minecraft over here. Okay, so they've moved the server to another DDoS protected host. Continue. Okay, so it's now online. I'm not sure how long it stays on for without players on. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like you can't change the server icon unless you use credits, probably. You can do commands here for the server, whether it's visible to the community. Message of the day you can change here. I still can't figure out how to use plugins, but oh wait, hold on. Okay, so we've got things at the top here now. So we've got settings, we've got a player thing. You can change the world type, so we're on default. Okay, cheers Minecraft for loading up at the very wrong time. We'll need it in a minute anyway, so I'm going to go through some problems I had while I was using Minehut in Season 1 of Quests, and problems I have with as well. There are some, believe it or not. I'm not sponsored by Aternos, so I'm going to talk about those problems as well. Okay, let's keep looking at this for now though. So level name, so the world name basically, I think that's the seed. Actually no, it's not, it's just the, yeah, it's not the seed, but don't worry. Generator settings, so you can do a custom world. Game mode here, you can choose whether you want to force the game mode on the players or not. PvP, mob spawning, animal spawning, all these different options, difficulty and stuff. Okay, you can add a resource pack as well, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if Aternos has that. You can choose a view distance and built-in spawn protection also on Aternos. So plugins, let's have a look. So I think they are limited as well, it looks like. Have limited plugins. Let's search for essentials as just a comparison to see. Yeah, okay, so we have Essentials X and all these other Essentials ones here. I'm gonna not add any today because I'm not planning on comparing them because they'll be the same. But basically, let's go in and join the server now. Actually, there are a couple other options. You can file manage, and I think we have that on the Aternos as well. You can do world options. Danger zone, I don't know what that is. Okay, so I think it's just, I don't really know. I think it's just for like restarting the server and stuff. Anyway, let's add server. So what is the IP? Comparison.minehut.gg. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, so then I'm going to call that Minehut. I'll delete this later, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's try this out then. Oh, okay, I'm on the wrong version of Minecraft. That probably makes some sense. Let me go and sort that out. So something I did notice is it didn't actually give me an option to set the version of Minecraft, so it's by default the newest, 1.15.2. I can't even find anything to change that in here, so that's not great if you want to go on a different version. I know a lot of people still like 1.8, which is understandable, because they didn't change the PvP. Okay, we're going on to the latest release, and we'll do the same on Aternos. We'll do 1.15.2 as well, just to make it more of a fair test. I think Quest Season 1 was on an older version of Minecraft, so it may work a little different, I don't know. Maybe they'll fix some stuff. I haven't added Viva or anything like that. You can do with Aternos. I haven't checked if they have it on Minehut, but I presume so. I think we used it for quests, so I think they do have Viva, which is good. It allows you to join on different versions of Minecraft of what your server is. So you can have plugins, so you can have players on 1.12 or 1.15. But yeah, I've used Viva pretty much every time I've done a server. It just makes it easier for players because they don't have to be on a specific version. I haven't bothered signing out for this video. By the way, quest merch is here still. It's going to be here for a while, so yeah, there's t-shirts, hoodies, all sorts. But okay, we're in now, so online play. Okay, yeah, I forgot that thing comes up now. Alright, so let's go on to the Minehut server and give it a test. So I did struggle with doors in quests. I think Duck told me it was because of another thing rather than. But let's see. I don't have permission. Okay, I need to set up permissions. I'm not, as I said, I'm not really familiar with the how this works. So I'm literally just gonna craft a door, I think, because it's gonna be easy for me in setting up permissions to allow me to go in creative mode. As you can see, it's pretty laggy. It may just be me. It's possible that it's just me, or just as the server's only just loaded up, but it's lagging. See, in series 1 of quests, when we used Minehut, it did crash quite a lot. There's a couple of times where it actually booted us out to the lobby server, and we had to wait ages to rejoin, and sometimes the whole system just broke. So you can understand why I'm not a big fan of Minehut. We had very bad lag issues all the time, like with chests and stuff if you're moving items over, and doors. So let's see if we have this issue now. Don't think so. Duck knows a lot more about this than me. He told me it was because of like something that it was using at the time. I don't know, but it's not now. I don't. Something like that. I'm not the best at stuff like that. But basically, it's a little laggy. It's got a little bit better now. But let's try the chest thing, because I was having problems with chests as well previously, and moving items over. It really glitched out, so I'm just going to grab some seeds or something, and then I'll see what it's like moving items over. You can see in episode in season 1 of Quest, you can just see it sometimes, where it glitches out and I have to like improvise. But it gets a little annoying at times. I think it was more that we had plugins on. We don't this, so it's not going to be as laggy, obviously. But Aternos still copes okay. I think we're okay for lag, really. it doesn't seem too bad right now. But we're going to go over and do the Aternos server instead. I'm a bit better at that, so yeah. So I'm going to go and try that out now, set it up and stuff. So, okay, so we need to install a server software. Now we're on Aternos. So this is where you can choose what version you want. So you can do vanilla, where you don't have plugins. You can do spigot and bucket for plugins, paper bucket for plugins, but I wouldn't recommend it. You can do mods with Forge and Magma plugins and mods, I think. So yeah, I think you can do plugins and mods. I think I mentioned in my previous episode you couldn't, but with Magma it looks like you can. I guess we were just using Forge. You can also do snapshots, mod packs, glowstone, plugins, Pocket Mine plugins, and Bedrock for the Bedrock edition, basically. I don't really know what Pocket Mine does. I think it's just the same as like Spigot or Bucket. Anyway, so I'm going to do Spigot and Bucket because I like to use plugins a lot of the time. We're going to do 1.15.2 to make it more of a fair test. Install, and then it will install the software, which we have done there. Okay, so it's comparison.aternos.me. This does sometimes take a bit longer to turn on. I think it's okay today though. Sometimes you have to wait in a queue. That's understandable, but we're not today. It depends what time you turn it on. I think if for about an hour later, it would have been a bit busier. Minehut has the Minehut logo there. I will go on and show you what it's like to connect via the lobby later on, because that is a pain, but I need to actually let it like shut itself down first. Now I believe there are other free Minecraft server hosters out there, but these are the only two I've ever heard of really and used. When I googled the idea I had on YouTube to see if anyone else had done it, I found multiple different ones I'd never heard of before, so I'm sure there are, but these are the two I know about and have used in the past, or at least had some experience with. Obviously I haven't used Minehut much. I think I did mention in my last episode the Aternos server takes a little while to load the first time you load it up, because it has to make the world, all that. I don't know why Minehut doesn't, but yeah, I suppose Minehut's a little bit quicker to start up, I guess, but it lags and it has less options in the long run. I prefer Aternos because I have more options. But let's put it this way, after Quest Season 1, me and Duck both said we'd never use a Minehut server ever again. So yeah, we didn't have great experience with it at all. Yeah, it really wasn't great. There was literally a day I think we wanted to record on and we couldn't because it just Minehut broke. So yeah, we didn't have great experience with it in the long run. But I guess as a community server, if you want other people to be able to join it without you turning it on, possibly. So I'm going to do similar tests to the other server, just to show you what it's like in comparison. So we're just loading the world up now. Okay, so as you can see off the bat, it's less laggy than we were at the start of the Minehut server. So I'm going to just chop down this tree. There's still a little bit of lag. I think it's mostly on my end though, because I do have a very laggy PC. Probably seen some of my other videos. Yeah, my laptop's not great for lag. I really need a better PC. Okay, so I'm just going to chop this tree down and then do the door test. So let's go. We're in a pretty similar world. We spawn in plains biomes in both. That's just luck really, but it makes it more of a fair comparison, I guess. Okay, so doors, let's go. So I'm going to do exactly the same as I did last time. Should be no problems with doors. I've never had any problems in Aternos with it, so let's go through the door. Yeah, absolutely fine. Sometimes in Minehut it only opened the top half or the bottom half, or you just like, it did that but you couldn't walk through it, it just like glitched you back all the time. and it was a bit glitchy. You can see that in points and quests. But yeah, that's basically that. So chests as well, I want to show you. That should also be fine. I've never had lag problems. Aternos. It's pretty reliable generally. Just the queue times are sometimes a bit annoying, but you can do a lot more with Aternos, and they have their own built-in tutorials. There are many of them. I don't know what Minehut's like with tutorials. I saw it had one come up when I went onto it, so yeah. Let's see. Yep, absolutely fine. Registers that all okay. And I'm gonna go and kill a sheep for no particular reason other than I want wool. Even though I'm never going on the server again. There we go. Just a couple lines of code there. Don't worry. And I'm gonna pop those in there for good measure. Okay, so that is basically the comparison video, almost done. Just the last thing I want to show you is how annoying it is to try and connect to a Minehut server via the lobby. So I have to do /join comparison, it told me there. Whoa, okay. So /join comparison. So you'd expect it just to do, you only need to press it once right. So your requested server starting up, you'll be sent to it automatically. Yeah, right. Waiting for your server to start, that's actually new. Maybe they've fixed it up a little bit. But the lag in this lobby is crazy. I don't know if you saw that, but like, if I try and do the parkour, it's just too laggy. I think it shows up a bit on the video. I'm looking now at OBS. Yeah, the lag is not good here. So if you do the command once, it generally doesn't work, so I'm going to do it again. Yep, could not connect, so let me try that again. Couldn't connect. And you basically have to just spam the command until it works. Sometimes it doesn't. You can see in the chat here, could not connect to a default or fallback server. Please try again later. Yeah, eventually if you keep spamming it, you'll get in. Unless the servers are broken, which seems like the case right now, or at least the join system is. You can start it via the website obviously, but only if you have access to that, which obviously if you want a community-based server, they probably won't have access to it, so they'll have to do this, and it's really not ideal. It just keeps doing this over and over again. They really need to iron it out, they need to fix this system. But yeah, that is basically my views. I'm kind of biased to Aternos, I just always have liked Aternos more. But that is the end of this video here. Hopefully it helped you decide whether you want Aternos or Minehut. I'm sure if you watch this video and know others, you'll probably go for Aternos. I did a tutorial on Aternos, if you haven't seen that. It was like my last video on the channel. But yeah, that is the end of this video here. Please check links in the description for things like my merch and my Instagram and other stuff like that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.